There you are again, my little light. Learning to bend the shadows to your will. A fine first step, but there are more wonders waiting deeper in the darkness.
Yeah! burn in the light. Guide my hand! Your blood must blind you!
Bring that object to me. We have come so far. The imbuement worked. Shadow is the strongest element within the gloom, but I've never seen it as strong as in this zone. We need to stop the beacon's light from fading, at any cost. Without it, the darkness would consume us all. I'm beginning to suspect the gloom is more than just a force. There may be something out there, something driving it. What you found in Aurelian proves that the Silver Codex was manipulating these forces decades before the fall. Their work may hold the answers we need. I've seen these before. The monks use them to store information. This is the journal of a Codex initiate named Azarin. He writes about efforts to achieve immortality, to reshape the world. It seems this work was done deeper in Aurelian, in what Azarin calls the Undercroft. But only those who passed the trial of lingering light could enter the Undercroft. And he never did. We've never found a path beyond the Codex halls. But if you could complete this trial, it might give you a connection to the Undercroft. We have to know what they were doing there. It surely exists somewhere in the echoes of the Codex halls. There must be some record of it somewhere. I wish there was another option. But I'm afraid I know what you must do. Since the Gloomfall, we've had to put our pasts behind us. Wolf and the Huntmaster were once bitter enemies. But in the face of the gloom, we have to work together. So it is with Kestrel and I. She's a smuggler who used to work with the Shrikes. And she's good at finding things we need. I'll never trust her. But she may be able to help us with this. Kestrel keeps a low profile, but I'm sure you can find her. Ask around the bitter end. Oh, and Wayfinder. Be careful. Kestrel is not one to divulge information for free. But there is so much still to do, my friend.
How Omen expects me to work like this is beyond me. An Arcanist without his own tower? Absurd.
A Wayfinder? Shouldn't you be out saving the world? Kestrel? The Shrike who emptied the Imperial treasury? Surely she died in the fall.
Sure, you're all real good at killing gloom creatures, but which one of you can put down the... Always a delight to see a new Wayfinder at the bitter end. What can I do for you? If you're chasing rumors, I'm just the person you need. The tavern's where all rumors come to roost, after all. By reputation. Kestrel was one of the original Shrikes. Today they're rabid bandits, but there was a time when the Shrikes were the heroes of the Highlands, playing Maze and Empire alike for fools. Before the fall, Kestrel was the slipperiest smuggler in the Westreach. I still have a bottle of blood sherry she carried through the maze. Don't tell Wolf. Most think Kestrel died in the fall, but I think she's still making sure people get what they need. But Wolf, little Lord Halar, she tricked them in the past, and they'd never trust her in Skylight. If you're serious about making contact, I'd take a jaunt down the Great Lift and speak with the Warden. They say she and Kestrel are acquainted, as it were. Good luck. Most mead.
Have you come to dream? Wayfinder. Be careful around Corbin. He is less lenient. Then I.
Well met. Well met, Wayfinder. You here to thrash a few shrikes for me? Or do you have some other pressing business? Kestrel? You think I'm working with the shrikes now? If I knew where she was, I'd have her in chains. And you can tell that to Commander Wolf. Really? As if I'd know Kestrel. Closer, now, and quiet. I may be able to help you. Most Watchers don't like dealing with Kestrel. Wolf would be furious. But I know Kestrel better than most. Seekers, shrikes, she works with everyone. And that's how she gets results. She's got a safe house down here in the lower city. A sanctuary for the shrikes that didn't go bad after the fall, and others with reason not to live in the upper city. Dangerous people, but useful. Look for a tavern with a fallen sign, and a burning barrel just next to it. The password is Nightshade. Be sure you remember that. Unless you want a knife in your back. Oh, something tells me you'll know her when you see her. Luck be with you, Wayfinder.
I'm guessing you need something big if you dragged yourself all the way down to little old me. Well, well. Look what the gloom dragged in. I'm impressed, love. You must have quite the question. The Seekers don't want the nefarious Kestrel doing business in their pristine little fortress. But I like to have my hand in things, so I keep them clean while I'm upstairs. So what do you want? The Trial of Lingering Light. You're a little late, aren't you? Aurelian was raised by the maze decades ago. Ah, I see. Yeah, I can help you. Question is, Wayfinder, what are you willing to give in exchange? What do you say? Favor for a favor, love? People call me a smuggler. The fact is that I get Skylight the things it needs. If I want something in return, well, that's the game. And what Skylight needs most is God's blood. You did get rattled in the gloom, didn't you? God's blood is arcanic fuel. It's what keeps the lights on in your pretty little city. Skylight needs it to survive, but the mines were lost in the fall. His lordship probably told you that only a Wayfinder can enter a breach. Well, only you can do it safely. For the rest of us, it's a roll of the dice, and these new Shrikes don't care about the odds. So the Shrikes have been squatting in the pit. One of the mines, just as pleasant as it sounds. I've had an arrangement that's let me get God's blood for Skylight. I get paid, everyone's happy. Until now. My former friends have gone silent. Something's happened and I don't trust anyone I don't know. So, I need you to go into the pit and find out what's going on. Then you'll get your trial. Roll of the dice, remember? But it's safe for you. I get you a connection to the pit, you find out what's going on in there. There is one slight problem. My connection to the pit is a steel spike. It's a long story. That spike is in my pack, which I had to leave behind in Shrike territory due to a little misunderstanding. Try searching around the broken rail tracks. Find my pack. Use the connection to enter the pit. Find what I need, and the first round's on me when you get back. Easy, yeah?
Maybe she asks. This connection will prove useful. We need a steady source of God's blood, and we should learn all we can about the Shrikes.